Yes, my people, welcome back. It's your boy Enzo, the realest in the game. In today's video, I will be reacting to Joseph Parker's training camp. I want to see how the big Uso is getting on with his preparations ahead of the big fight against Fabio Wardley on Saturday night. But before we get into it, my people, I just want to ask you to go ahead and smash the likes. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe because you're really gonna help us to grow. Without further to say, without further to do, let's get into it. Joseph Parker and the Lee. What are they in the UK or in Ireland? Well, Ireland is the UK, right? Northern Ireland anyway. Are they in England or Ireland? Okay, they're in Ireland.
Today we're just gonna mess around. No, he had a very hard week. It was his first week of sparring. He's put in a lot of work already this week, and today we're just gonna have. Today's almost like a fun day because we're not concerned about him working hard today. We're concerned about him working on the things he needs to do to win the fight. Sometimes when you're sparring, you get preoccupied with winning the spars, and you don't always practice your game plan or rehearse the things you need to do in the actual fight. And so that's what we're going to do today.
How long's camp been so far?
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks so far.
Parker looking
good camp
for 4 weeks, man.
So far, so good. Joe has arrived in great shape. You know,
one of the things about Joseph Parker, one thing I've realized about him, even before a fight is announced, this guy is always in camp, man. He's always training. When he's back in New Zealand, I see a lot of footage in his social media, on his Instagram. He's always training. Like, the boy's always training. Like, he doesn't live the same lifestyle as someone like a Tyson Fury. You know, when there's no fight camp, you know, these guys are out there drinking, eating whatever the hell they want to eat by now. Joseph Parker is living a very disciplined life, and I like that. That means you stay in shape, you know, you're good conditioning, you're sharp, and then when you enter fight camp, you know what I mean, you don't really have to work hard to get into that fight conditioning. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, well done to the big Uso, Joseph Parker. Let's carry on.
it's not about training to get fit, it's about training to win the fight.
Exactly.
All the time. So because
and then the learning, just learning, taking it all in. Let's warm up. Uppercut.
Hard work. Nice little sharp uppercuts there from Parker.
Straight hook.
I was going to say concentrated for every second of the fight. That's a very difficult thing to do because he's in with a big puncher in Fabio Wardley.
Feint and jab.
If you watched my fight breakdown, if you haven't seen it yet, go on the channel, check out the videos. It's called the Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley fight breakdown. What did I say in my breakdown? I say Fabio Wardley is very dangerous. Joseph Parker will have to focus for the whole 12 rounds. However long the fight goes, Parker has to stay sharp, has to stay focused. No lapse in concentration, because any lapse in concentration, because he's in there with such a powerful fighter in Fabio Wardley, he will get punished. It doesn't matter how good Joseph Parker is or how much experience he's got on Fabio Wardley, he will get punished if he's not focused for a second in that fight. Hence why Andy Lee is just asserting that into Joseph Parker's brain to let him know, listen, we are going to have to stay sharp throughout the entirety of the fight, however long it lasts.
But Judge has to be himself. Box, show his class, and when he gets his opportunity, take it. I think Joe's been operating at a very high level for a long time, and to me, he's only getting better and better.
It's better. That's better. One more.
Sharp.
Yeah, we can be having fun and telling jokes and all that, but when it's time to work, that's like the respect that we have for the game and for the sport. When it's time to work, he is the boss, he is the coach, he's the leader, and I'm listening to everything he says.
Hey, Parker is a very Joseph Parker's a very humble guy, you know. I know a lot of people give Parker a very hard time because they want Joseph Parker to talk a bit more trash, innit? Talk a bit more shit, be a bit disrespectful. And, you know, I've criticized Joseph Parker for that as well at times, but I think it's just his nature, man. The guy can't change, innit? He's just a respectful, polite guy, innit? We can't really take that out of him. But one thing is guaranteed: when Joseph Parker gets into that ring, he's a savage. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter before you get into the ring, you know, what you do outside of it is what you do inside of the ring. So Joseph Parker's delivered in the last few fights.
Good. Good. Sharpen your legs up. Don't have lazy legs. Sharpen the steps with the head. Connection.
Stay focused.
Good.
When we began, me and Joe, I could see he could do a lot of things other heavyweights couldn't do. With each fight, we've had some ups and downs, but he's developed and perfected, and is still perfecting the techniques I'm teaching him. So he's improving all the time.
Lou. The punch is not the end of the move. Is not that, whatever it is. That's the end of it. Until you get back on your balance.
That's the end.
You see what Andy Lee's saying there, yeah, I'm in agreement with him. As an amateur boxing coach, what I do install in fighters, and what I always tell fighters is that when you throw a punch, you bring back the hands, yeah, but you also keep your head moving. You know, a lot of fighters, what the mistake that they make, they throw a punch, bring the hand back, but they keep their head static right in the middle. Now, you're going to get countered. You have to constantly move your head. You're either rolling or moving your head side to side. That way you make it a harder target to hit from your opponent. You know what I mean? You don't just stand there being static. Otherwise, you're going to get that counter. So constant movement of the footwork and also the upper body and the head as well. That is vital. That's what Andy Lee is installing into the big Uso, Joseph Parker.
That's the answer.
After all these years, still
learning.
Even after all these camps, still reminded.
Yeah.
Every day we learn new things.
You're gonna hear him a million more.
Never stop learning, man.
But just you need that, right?
How do you, Joe?
Finito. But Parker looking in good shape, man. He's looking in good shape. He's not chubby, you know what I mean? He's not flabby. He's looking in good shape. He's looking strong.
We have a goal, we have a task,
Fitness
we have an opponent in front of us, we have a date. Now we're just doing everything we can to road towards that date, you know, and being at the best that we can be to put on a great performance. Every fight that's in front of us is the fight we focus on. There's so many fights out there that we can have, but nothing else matters until we get this right. So this is the fight that's in front of us. We'll focus on all our energy is towards Fabio Wardley on the 25th of October.
Stream time.
We'll do till
Andy Lee.
10 minutes probably. 10 minutes in the sauna, stretch, while in the recovery. It's not too much. Just enough. Enjoy. See you afterwards.
Man, I hate the sauna, man. Sauna is good for you, but I hate the sauna, man.
Feel better?
That is enough for today.
Enough?
That's enough work for today. Home, rest, recover, dinner, back to it.
I see Parker's got the same. I see some of the guys there, the shorter guy. I see him in some of Joseph Parker's Instagram videos.
We're just doing
so he's got
some
his team from
upper body power,
New Zealand with him.
rotational exercises. Everything's just functional. When we're doing like strength training, you know, we'll do like 2-hour workouts because you have to rest 3 to 5 minutes in between every set and stuff like that. With this,
key in boxing.
it's in, it's out. It's like we mimic specific movements, activate muscles, It's like we'll start off with lifting, activate muscle fibers, and then turn it over like into power. So. I mean, Joe, he'll train differently depending on the opponent that he's fighting too. Like not necessarily just the fighter, but who he's fighting. Nice, Joe. We'll start with this. Easy.
Hey!
Easy 12.
Yeah.
And then same thing over here, 12 each side.
It was on the lead.
Take as much time as you need to.
We started camp the way we left the last camp. George and I have been working in New Zealand since March, since the last fight. George is from America, flew down to New Zealand, stayed there until we came here. March, April, May, June, July, August, and we all flew here together. So we've been working.
Good job. Nice one.
You know what? One thing's telling me about Parker, the way he's training, the intensity in his training, the lifting, the heavyweights, He's trying to gain some power there. He's telling me that he's coming in there to knock out Fabio Wardley, man. He wants to take Fabio Wardley out of there quick and early. I don't think this fight is gonna go the distance, my people. The way he's looking right now, it's looking like Parker is coming in there to knock out Fabio Wardley as quick as possible, because this guy is working very intensely, pushing the weight, big weights, increasing the strength, and also increasing his resistance as well. The bigger you are, I don't know, the bigger you are, the more you can take the blows,
J-Top. Boom. Easiest person I've ever worked with in my life. Tell him to do something, he does it, never complains, got great work ethic, everything. So, yeah, my favorite to work with.
If it was a sparring day, George would get me to do something else. If it was a hard day, he'll get me to do something else. There's an actual, proper, structured program in place.
Had a basic breakfast this morning, black pudding, white pudding, potatoes, eggs. Joe just got done with his last workout of the week, so he's not actually fueling for anything tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day off, so we're not giving a whole bunch of food. Tomorrow's the day that he has a blast. Sushi Sunday.
You know what? Yeah, just on the food topic, some of these heavyweights, man, they eat a lot of calories, man. They consume a lot. But in the last few years, what I've seen the changes with the introduction of nutritionists, etc., like these fighters are starting to eat cleaner, which is good. The food is well prepared. They're really looking after their bodies, which is really good, man. Unlike my fellow Congolese brother Martin Bakole, who just eats anything, innit? Like Martin Bakole could do with a nutritionist. So it's good to see that Joseph Parker's got someone preparing the food, making sure he's eating the right food, because if you eat the right food, you feel good, you train good.
He loads up on carbohydrates. Well, that's what he's having today for breakfast.
Breakfast for a champion or breakfast for a
That's a
chief?
big breakfast, I don't think I eat that
Champion
much.
chief.
Look at that amount of potatoes on his plate.
So what is
Damn.
the chief thing? Tell me about the chief, just quickly.
The chief, it's an honorary chief title, and it's given or bestowed on the sons and daughters of Samoa who have dedicated their achievements or attributed their achievements to Samoa. And then when you're in Samoa, you go through a process called the Solfati, which is the process where they give you the chief name, similar to like when you're getting a knighthood.
Yeah.
But it has some differences, So it's a very important part of my life, being a chief, a high chief of Samoa, and representing our country on the world stage.
Oh, so Joseph Parker he's been made a chief, yeah? A high chief of Samoa. I didn't know that. Okay, congratulations to the brother. He deserves it. He is out here representing Samoans to the fullest, to the whole world. And I think Joseph Parker must be the most recognized Samoan in the world right now, isn't he? As a heavyweight, he holds a belt as well. Well, not the main belt, but he's out there fighting against the big boys. Yeah.
Representing New Zealand and Samoa. Blessings, thank you for the strength. You've given us in our training session. Thank George for preparing this meal. No restriction to the body.
Very religious man. Joseph Parker.
Grace.
He lives in God, which is good.
No, it never seems like that's the thing. You feel bad because you're getting paid. It
I'm
never
a
feels like you're
spiritual guy
working. You know what I'm
myself.
saying? It feels like you're hanging out with your best friend. And it's like we have a common goal. Like seeing him succeed makes me excited. You know what I mean? Like that's the most amazing thing in the world. So
you know what George just said there, yeah? I think that's key, man. You know, like, if you're a boxer, any young fighter watching this, anyone coming up, yeah, it's so important that you build a great team around you, yeah? You have people that who want you to win, you know, who share the same goals as you. Like, the last thing you want to have is a bunch of yes men, a bunch of D-riders who are in it for themselves, do you know what I mean, who are around you just for what they can get out of you. You really need people who really genuinely got love for you, care for your career, and, you know, they'll go out of the way to make sure that everything is right for you. You're the boxer, you know what I mean? You're the main guy, and they work around you to make sure that, you know what I mean, like, your dreams come true. You achieve your goals, you know? The dream team.
yeah, you
A
know,
bad team, that could be a downfall.
Worst ways to make a living.
How was
We've
food?
seen with so many fighters in the past.
The food was fantastic, but I wish I had ×3. I could eat. I ate that. I feel like I could eat another 2 of them. You know.
Yeah, totally.
These
And to
heavyweights,
finish it
man,
off,
they can eat.
I always like
man.
to
They're
finish
big
off with a bit of
boys.
dessert. Yeah, Manuka honey. All I can say is that it's very,
Manuka honey.
very.
Oh, my people from down under, New Zealand, Australia, Samoa, Tonga. This Manuka honey, has anyone tried it, and is it good? Please let me know, man. I keep seeing Joseph Parker, you know, advertising this Manuka honey. If it's good, let me know, man. I want to try it. I might just buy it.
Good for you.
That's a lot of honey, man.
Now I just have to clean the dishes.
Thank you so much for watching, my people. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.